All right, y'all. Right here we have this stack of paper plates that my wife picked up. Figured out I'd kind of put them through the ringer for you guys to see what these things are made of. First of all, nice big eating area right here. Let me get my tape measure to get the exact measurement. You're looking at a 10-inch plate. On the inside, you're looking at about 8 inches. So that means that you get a nice amount of lip on the side right here to be able to hold the plate, which is important, especially if you're dealing with kids. Because kids, you know, they're going to do this whenever they have food in their plate. But this, it gives them something to actually hold on to. You can see how it's kind of bent up underneath here. You can easily get a finger underneath there, and then you can press on the top right here to get a good pinch, and that's going to allow them to be more stable whenever they're walking with their food, especially if they're like bringing it, you know, you're outside eating, maybe at a party, barbecue, something like that, or just inside, they're in the kitchen getting their plate, and they got to bring it to the table. You want to make sure that they have enough grip right here to be able to grab this and not have it move all over the place. Which I want to test out the sloshiness on here too, because you can see that you have a nice good depth right here as well, so that if you did have a little bit of movement, it's not going to slide right on off the plate, which is awesome. On the back, I did want to point this out. I don't know, yeah, y'all can see that texture on there. It's got a good amount of texture to be able to get a good grip on it as well. But on the front right here, it's got some like non-soaking material that's in there. So let's go ahead and test that out. I've got some water right here that we can just plop right on into the plate, if I can open it up. Just like that. And you can see how the water just simply beads up onto the plate, which is perfect so that you don't have any soakage going through. Is that a word? Soakage? Going through on the plate right there. And then again, whenever you have a liquid on there, if you're walking with it, you know, it's going to move around a little bit, but since it's so deep, it's not going to come up too far up out of there, which is awesome. So I love that. Let's go ahead and tear this thing in half and see what this stuff is made out of. I'm always curious to know what kind of ply a paper plate has, and usually whenever you can tell it, whenever you tear it, you can see all the different fibers and whatnot that's built into it. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy on open just like this. I like to kind of turn it a little bit so we can really get a good look. All right, so first of all, look at that. That is awesome. You have this outer ply right here. Looks like you have an inner ply, maybe two right there, and then this outer layer which gives it that grip as well, which is awesome. You can see it again here too on the front where I kind of tore it at an angle. You can also see like these little fibers all the way along the edge right here. You can really see it good right there. But they're like nice and tightly crisscrossed so that it's going to hold and it's going to give you that sturdiness that you're going to want out of a paper plate as well. So that is super awesome as well. Another thing too about paper plates is that you don't necessarily have to use them for food as well, especially whenever it comes to kids or grown-ups as well. Using it as like an art palette where you can just put a bunch of paint down on there. That way the kids, you know, only have access to so much paint and they don't go wasting the whole thing. So you can use it for that. You know, you can do projects on these types of things, doing glue and the beads and, you know, little bubbly eyes and all that type of stuff. Another thing too is that you can also write on it as well. And since it's made out of this, I don't know what this material is called, but it takes to a pen. I got just a simple Sharpie right here. It works extremely well. Hey, you guys doing that yet? I definitely appreciate that. But it doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge or anything on there. So the ink seeps down into whatever this plate is made out of right here. Or if you want to do it on the back too. Hey. It again takes to that as well. That way, if you want to label everyone's plate that they're using, you know, for the day or whatever, you can do that. So, if y'all are looking for some excellent paper plates, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all some of these right here. These are great disposable plates. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding these to your cart. And Dad out.